Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Toadstool Tarot. I just got the second edition recent release of Leonora Carrington's Major Arcana Tarot, which was discovered, I believe, in 2017 and released after her death. These were paintings designed to emulate the 22 cards of the Major Arcana of the Tarot, but never released as tarot in her lifetime. It's published by Fulgur Press, and I got it from the UK. This is not, the original edition came with a book written by Rachel Pollack, the late Rachel Pollack. This one did not. This does come with a small book included with an essay and some meanings by Susan L. Aberth and Terry Ark. And it's a full color little book. Very nice. I read the essay. I haven't yet read the descriptions of the meanings of the cards. But it was interesting to find out in here that if any of you are familiar with Alexander Jodorowsky, the famous filmmaker and tarot scholar, she's the one that introduced Jodorowsky to the tarot. Both of them, I believe, were living in Mexico at the time, where she had moved during World War II to escape persecution in Europe and lived the rest of her life in Mexico with a few other expatriates, surrealist artists. And anyway, she made this tarot deck. Now, this is interesting. This deck, it's an indie deck, but this is the first deck. I've had some decks that have a particular, shall we say, fragrance to them, more like a chemical odor or something. This one has a definite fragrance. It's a very flowery perfume smell. I'm not sure which flower it is, whether it be violets or lavender or something of that line, but it's very strong. It smells sort of like ladies' bath powder. Anyway, the deck is in a sort of a slip sleeve here, and then you've got a firm two-part box, which slides off very easily. I think it's a linen box. My light isn't giving that away, but it has a texture to it. And it has a velveteen lining in the top and bottom of the box. Boy, that smell is overpowering. The backs are very simple, just silver. The card size is unusual. It's very different from a standard tarot size. It's same height, but about an inch wider. It's more like an oracle deck or something. And these are the 22 cards. They have quite large borders. They also have copyright information along the side. It's very small and it's in gray type, so it's fairly unobtrusive. The labels are at the bottom. I sort of wish these had been formatted more to a rectangular tarot shape, even if there had been additional room on the tops and bottoms, because the paintings, the original paintings, are more square. I don't think they're perfectly square, but they approach being square. So, and they're all done in a kind of a manner of like ink drawing or something. I'm not sure if they're painted or what medium was used, but it's like very fine line work. So here we have the Fool, the Magician, Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. Many of the cards are very dark. I'm hoping the camera is picking this up. I don't have great light here. They are much more legible in decent lighting. Justice is in the number 8 position. The Hermit. The cards, except for, I believe, the Fool, are numbered in the top left on the paintings. Wheel of Fortune. Strength in the number 11 position. The Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. Now, I bought this deck not so much for use as for historical value and a kind of a treasure in my collection, because I'm quite fond of all the Surrealists and particularly intrigued by the women of Surrealism. There are not many, maybe a half a dozen, and Leonora Carrington had a very strong presence among them. And I have several wonderful books of her art, which is totally fascinating. Her dreamlike and fairy tale-like images are quite engaging. So anyway, thank you for tuning in and having a look with me at the Leonora Carrington Tarot. I'm actually sort of hoping this perfumey smell, meant to delight, I suppose, will soon fade, because it is quite overpowering. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon.